You have got to be kidding me. Please tell me you're kidding right now. The Toronto Maple Leafs lose 2-1 to the Tampa Bay Lightning in Game 7 of their first round series. Now, both teams deserve to win that game. Both teams. I got to give full credit to Tampa. Vasilevsky played amazing. Your defense was phenomenal, especially in that third period. And Nick Paul, I mean, those were two, the first one was a fluky goal, but that second goal was pretty good. Like, it was a pretty decent goal by Nick Paul the second time. However, the officiating, not only in this game, but the entire series, was atrocious. Absolutely pathetic. And I'm going to outline one particular penalty in this Game 7. And I know a lot of you already know what I'm talking about. The Justin Hall interference penalty on John Tavares. Sorry, on Anthony Cirelli. My bad. That led to the John Tavares goal to make it 1-1. Was the softest call I have ever seen in a Stanley Cup playoff game, especially in a Game 7, a do-or-die game. Now, I know a lot of other fans around the league are going to come at me saying, oh, you're a biased Leaf fan, making excuses for why the Leafs choked another series, blah, blah. No, I'm not making excuses. Tampa played great. They deserved to win that game. Toronto just couldn't get another goal because Nick Paul scored again to make it 2-1 after Morgan Riley tied it to make it 1-1, which counted, by the way. However, that penalty, while it was a penalty, I'll admit it was an interference penalty, it was so soft. That is soft even in the regular season. But you're going to call that in Game 7 of the Stanley Cup playoffs? That is utterly pathetic. Absolutely pathetic by the officials. Now, in terms of the overall game, it was evenly matched. Evenly matched. Nick Paul scored 2 goals. Jack Campbell played amazing. So did Andrei Vasilevsky. Vasilevsky played unreal. And, you know, what are you going to do? The Tampa Bay just found a way to win. And Toronto couldn't muster up any offense. That's basically how the game went. Other than that, it was pretty evenly matched. Oh my God, this sucks. Now, in terms of the Leafs, where do you go from here? What do you do to finally make this team win? Your stars showed up. Campbell played amazing. Your defense was good throughout the entire series. What do you do? Now, Engvall did not really have a good series in terms of offense. Mikheyev got 2 empty net goals. And Kerfoot, while he is a good all-around type of player, he can play anywhere in your lineup. Where was he in games 6 and 7? He made the drop pass in Game 6 to Andre Palat that made it 1-0. He took the high-sticking penalty to Victor Hedman that made it a 5-on-3 in Game 6 where Kucherov scored. And then in Game 7, he was a no-show. So what do you do? What changes do you make to this team? Because this is the best Leaf team that I have seen in my entire life. What do you do? Now, Mikheyev might be gone in free agency because he had a phenomenal season and he's going to demand more money, which the Leafs probably cannot pay due to their salary structure. You have to pay Jack Campbell. Your core is staying. I don't see them breaking up the core because the core showed up and they will only continue to get better, in my opinion. So the core has to stay. However, Kyle Dubas, he assembled a great team. A great team. I love the additions of Giordano and Lyubushkin. Michael Bunting was a godsend for the cap hit that he has. Kasha was good considering the fact he was injured for about a month near the end of the season. Nick Ritchie didn't plan out, but it's okay. In my opinion, though, he has to go. And the reason being is because he can create a team that can get you into the playoffs, but he cannot, at least to this point, make a team that can succeed in the playoffs. So in my opinion, I think he has to move on, and a new GM has to come in and make some necessary moves to that bottom six, because the top six is good. The top six is fine. That bottom six needs to be leveled. Like, you have the offensive power in the top six. The bottom six just needs balanced scoring. Balance. You don't need any superstars on the bottom six. You just need guys who have been there in the playoffs and guys who can consistently provide offense and defense, both in the regular season and in the playoffs. That's what I would do. Let me know in the comments what you guys would do. Because other than that, I don't know. This team was the best that I've ever seen. Click like, click subscribe. Leave a comment on how you feel about this season and what you would like to see during the offseason in terms of free agency, in the draft, which I will be making videos when the time comes. See you later, guys. This was one hell of a season, and it sucks to have a heartbreaking ending again, just like this.